Welcome to Diru Monastery in Bir, Himachal Pradesh, India. We're going to go on a journey together. A journey will be of many facets, of meditation, of inspiration, of learning, of culture and fun. Diru Monastery is the oldest monastery in Bir. It's when Tibetans, especially Tibetan monks, came from Tibet to India to seek refuge and stayed in Bir. Some of them stayed in Bir. Buddha Shakyamuni came to this earth more than 2,500 years ago. And even 2,500 years ago, the spiritual practitioners were looking for a way out of the situation of suffering, unhappiness. They had goals to manage this life better, manage their minds, stay happier, healthier, and so many other questions, including how do we do better business? How do we proceed in trade agreements, disputes? During his life, he had to handle many, many questions, and he has given a lot of answers. So the Buddha Dharma meaning teaching, the law, the way things are, the way is the Buddha's teaching that he left us and the practices that he left us that he himself used and taught after his enlightenment. Therefore, we can safely assume that success is enlightenment. Enlightenment is success because enlightenment is fundamentally elimination of all suffering, so to speak, permanent happiness, omniscience, omnipotence, and insight into everything you would like to have insight into. So it's a lot of different powers naturally unfolding, already naturally present in our minds, just need to be discovered through practices. The Buddha, in the modern language, I'm sure would have been focusing on science, psychological aspects, diet, health, even now, just as he did back in the days. What is important to us out of his teachings is that his teachings show that we are in control of ourselves. We are in control of what's happening to us. We need to recognize that what has happened to us is the result of the good and the bad actions in the past lives, and that the future lives will be determined by our good or bad actions currently. If we want happiness, we should be striving for happiness. And we should be doing everything towards that by engaging in positive actions, thinking to benefit others and not just ourselves. The less selfish we are, the more open-minded we are, and the more we benefit ourselves because our stress and our suffering melt away and we become stronger, more resilient, happier, and therefore healthier because stress directly affects our health. And the mental suffering definitely is the beginning of all the suffering. With success, the more clear-minded you are, the more aware you are, the more open you are to the ideas, the better you are able to solve problems, come up with solutions, have better communication with others, better relationships, and you can create solutions that do not yet exist. You can teach others how to do things. It's really, really beneficial to train one's mind to be stronger, more flexible, more tolerant, more happy, motive force of joy to overcome difficulties, to overcome obstacles to our wishes, the relative wishes, wishes of health and prosperity and happiness, and the ultimate goal of enlightenment. We will continue our journey into the Mahakala Puja inside the Mahakala hall of our monastery. Mahakala is a protector of Buddhist practitioners, Buddhist teaching, the monasteries. And the monks regularly perform this puja. In fact, this puja is traditionally done every day in each Tibetan monastery. There are also bigger pujas of that. Today, we're going to look at the ritual objects. We're going to listen to the monks chant all the prayers, and they're designed to help you let go of your past, remove your negativities from the past, present, and future, eliminate all obstacles to achieving your wishes and dreams, and to help you get everything you want, as well as promote peace, communication, happiness, well-being, and prosperity in the nearby area and in the whole universe. Let's just experience the positive energy and the blessings of your mind stream by the chants and wishes and prayers of the monks, by the beautiful sound of the instruments, and by the beautiful minds that are working together to generate positive conditions for the whole universe and all beings in it. Let's just tune in and listen and absorb the blessings. It is modern times. And in modern times, of course, we have a different lifestyle. The monks have a different lifestyle. And having various activities to complement their practices and their training and their education. They play sports, basketball, soccer, and cricket, and anything else they would like to play. And that helps overcome the drudgery and the monotony which sometimes accompanies and sets in with anybody who is studying and studying something very in-depth and with a lot of zeal. How to play instruments, how to perform pujas. They have to do memorization of many texts and understand the concepts of Buddhist philosophy and apply them in practice so that philosophy is not divorced from what you do. Philosophy is why we have to do something. It's the explanation. But then the practice is actually putting that philosophy into life, into action, and reminding oneself continuously of what happens if we do this or that. That is mindfulness. So mindfulness has to be a part of your awareness, to notice when something is happening, how do we respond to it? Do we react with anger, frustration, and impatience? Or do we choose to accept the situation, open into it, and work with it as best as we can for the time being? A monastery is a place where the practices exist for just about every kind of mental transformation. All of them are aimed at generating merit so that we create positive circumstances for enlightenment and for attaining all of our mundane needs, meaning food, shelter, fulfillment of our wishes, better health, and whatever else that we require. Monks pray for lay people and help them also achieve their wishes. So goal setting must be as old as the hills. And if you have goals and you put your focus through taking action, but also through pure practices of offerings, pujas, prayers, personally and with the assistance of the monks, hopefully one day we will get there where we just have to open our minds. It is said that it is easier to obtain enlightenment than to obtain success in business, because enlightenment is guaranteed. We already have that enlightened nature within us. But business, unfortunately, has too many conditions and circumstances which are very difficult to control. And sometimes they just go beyond our abilities.
생긴 건 왜래? Gelip yoktu öyle. Tôi tổng quen làm Zara tamam ama zaman gel biraz muayene etmedim mesela. Yürü.
A stupa is the sign, the structure, the symbol of the enlightened mind. It is the enlightened mind of the Buddha. The Buddha means the enlightened one. Anybody can become enlightened, all of us, regardless of religions, cultures, nationalities, and so on. Eventually, all of us will become enlightened. And the stupas remind us of that. They bless us to discover this enlightenment potential within us. And walking around them or circumambulating them while thinking about enlightenment, thinking about the gratitude to the teachers that pass down the knowledge and practices to us, so we too can transform our minds towards happiness, towards prosperity in every way, on all levels. Prosperity does not only necessarily means money or gold. It also can mean prosperity of friendships, of solutions, of positive circumstances, of harvests, food, good conditions in nature, and so on and so forth. Abundance manifests on many levels, and we need abundance on all levels, to be honest. So circumambulating the stupas and making offerings to them is a traditional Buddhist practice where practitioners go around, recite mantras, and think of the positive qualities of enlightenment, like being able to benefit many beings, being able to help solve mind troubles of sentient beings, and bring sentient beings to happiness, help them in any way, shape, or form. So let's go on a little circumambulation tour. Therefore, the stupa is the ultimate symbol of success. So we see stupas, we bring to mind the hard work, the dedication of the Buddha who attained the highest result in this universe, the full and final evolution of the mind. The intense Buddhist practice needs to be balanced with times of rest, recovery, and fun. Let's go and check out the paragliding site of Bir Bilin, the famous mountaintop where foreign and Indian tourists come to experience jumping into space, jumping towards their dreams, overcoming their fears, and learning to fly. It is a very deep and important Buddhist tradition to contemplate impermanence and change, continuous change that is occurring, whether we are noticing or not. The mountains, living in them, reminds us of this impermanence and change. You could experience so many changes of weather, even just in one day, from fog to wind, to rain, to hail, to bright sunshine. The mountains teach the practitioners the impermanence of everything that exists, the good, the bad, in between. That which has a beginning, has a middle, and has the end. And that's also good news, because just as our suffering is impermanent, so is our happiness. So if we remember that everything will pass, we are at least expecting the correct result. The correct result brings peace and calm, and we can approach any situation from that peaceful state of mind. The peaceful state of mind allows us to come up with solutions, open up to creativity, think about everyone's benefit, and that brings success to everything we do. Success can mean different things. Success can mean that you had a successful day taking your animals out, let them graze, and eventually bring them back healthy and happy and not losing any. It means yourself not falling over, not falling off the cliff. It means the harvest is growing and the hail didn't wipe it out. The smallest things that people pray for have always been the ordinary necessities that are so important to sustain life, to give shelter, to give food, to preserve health. And that relative happiness is also extremely important. Sports games are very much appreciated by the monks that are quite competitive in nature. They spend a lot of time studying and practicing and doing pujas, and a game together is a welcome change, a welcome exercise, welcome relaxation, having fun, push each other around, and have this sense of fun and enjoyment of how life is. One very important feature of Tibetan monks is how they appreciate all the good things in life, whatever comes their way, whether it's peaceful time, or it's playful time, or it's an outing in nature. And with equal, of course, importance and a serious attitude, they do all of their studies and practices and rituals. It is appreciating life and appreciating the Buddha's teaching in every moment of the day. It's a lot of work to do, but then you get used to it with practice, and it becomes easier and easier. The mind starts to evolve. The mind becomes more happier and more joyful. And with this joy, it's very obvious that a lot of things can be achieved. And once you are in the company of the monks who are joyful, who are pushing you in that joyful direction, you start to see the philosophy in practice, and you start to get inspired to become like that yourself and to be more and more joyful and open. We're going on a picnic to the mountains to cook the food, to enjoy eating it, enjoy the time together, and then we will go back once we're finished. What starts will end, but for now, let's get started. The ability of being joyful and being a community, offering each other support in difficult times and easy times, in fun times and not so fun times, is the human nature. We are herd animals, and we do things together, no matter how much somebody thinks that they're a self-made person. There is no such thing. It's an illusion. Everything done with support of so many. It involves humans and it involves animals. We need to appreciate that our reality is dependent on each other. It's a whole that is dependent on its parts. Understanding this, that nothing exists by itself, helps see the truth that we don't need to try and accomplish everything by ourselves. Actually, it's a lot more fun, a lot easier and faster if we do it together, if we form communities based on our interests, on our common good, on the common aims. It becomes fun, it becomes powerful and transformative.
Deadly do you?
이제 많이 맞댄다.
걔는 사인지. 얘는 사사.
이거는
말 찍도 됐어 마셔. 너무 샤워 너무 챘는데 야부 스코라.
카드 디스트로. 알루.
But the scientist the experiment dila experiment did though.
사가. 어때 기대돼.
이거 신샤.
네가 신사라. 그 야구 신경 뭐지? 레일도 왜? 레일도 야구 치 뭐다. 레네. 또 나무 줄이다.
쉐 박사 배.
밀다 말했다.
니가 지금 그대로. 이거 할래. 빠르지?
그렇게.
Everyone moves finish.
어떤 재배.
money 나와로.
Que tu tu que dong.
춘이도 춘이 좀 꺼내면다 보잖아. 같은지 지금 하지.
난 잼배. 같은 지리. 요거지.
현재 수부터 막 되는 말아.
정말 레는 나거든. 정말 받대. 짠지는 신도 봐 이거.
That's it. That's it.
쏘 이제.
센트가 되잖아.
We are at the top of the mountains and we decided to have a picnic with the monks, and we decided to also discuss what success means to us. We just had a wonderful time and a great success making ourselves a great meal and having fun. So now they will say a few words about what success means to them.
Hello, my name is Kunga, and I've been asking the question of what the definition of success, and usually for different person there are different success for them, but for me success means a peace of mind, because in outside world there are many things that we can get attached to, but if you have peace of mind in your heart and mind, it will help you for your long run, for your future life, and it will help you to disappear your past lives, and it helps a lot. For now, mostly we are in a generation where we think having money and fame and many things others are part of life and they are success. But in reality, they are not the success. They are just part of life, not the life. They are just part of life. So you should know that it's a part of life. My success is peaceful mind and to be happy by own self. Our mind is like new phone. We don't have anything when we are child. After that, we put a lot of things in our phone like photos, storage, and memories. We make our storage full, and it start to hang. It start to like hang. That is same as our body. When we are a child, we have very clean mind. We are very empty with our mind. So when we grow up, we need more things in our life. So we get distracted from our peaceful mind. The real success, we get distracted from our real success. And when we die, we take a lot of things with ourselves. So when we die, we should be in peaceful in mind. So that's all I think the success mean to me. I might be wrong in this case, but this was just my own opinion, and I hope if there is any wrong, then you can correct me in the comment. So thanks. That's all.
Hello everyone. For me, success is a happy life. A life that you don't have any regret. A life that you are enjoying it. A life that you are happy in it. And lots of people say we need money to get successful. But for me, the money is not important. It is important, but not that much. Okay, because without money, we have so many things to do. Like to breathe, we don't need money to breathe, And that's the thing. Like money is not thing. Like money is not a useful thing for us. It's a useful, but only for some time. Money is thing that you needed something. Like if you need something, you have to buy, and that's what you need money for. But to get success, you don't need money. You just need a peace of mind. You just need a happy life, and that's a success. Okay. So for me, success is a life without a regret, where you can live your life peacefully and happy. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Hello guys, and my name is Nawang. I'm a monk, so for me and in the path where I am, success means to be enlightened one. And for this success, we have to do good stuff, not in a like a money way or in a good way, doing good to others and expecting nothing from others is the goal of our path. And we believe that if you are constantly doing a good karmas and not hurting others, that will lead you in good path. And for that you should do many kind of anything that benefits other is very useful. We get enlightened from most of the time. The meditation is the most important thing, but if you can't do a meditation, you can help others. And when you are helping others, you should be very thankful to others, not thinking that you are doing very good job and you don't have to think. You shouldn't think like this. Keep helping others. Nowadays, I see most of people think that money can buy everything. There's kids around me saying this nonsense again and again, and I feel painful. Or for my perspective, you can't buy everything from money. You can't get younger by money. You can buy many things from money, but for me, success is being enlightened one. But if you can't get enlightened one, at least you must become a bodhisattva. That's what I strongly believe in success, and for that I am doing very hard work, and not in every condition, because I am full of ignorance and I don't know everything. That's why still studying this bodhisattva path, and trying to do as much as good as possible. But unconsciously, I do attract from many things and attach to many materialistic things. But slowly, by training, you can succeed in this path. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. Well, the monks challenged me to say something as well. Success is a very important topic in all of our lives, in business, in family life, and anywhere you go. Success consists of small things and large things. So small things actually make up bigger things, and therefore small successes make bigger successes. In my opinion, if we do what we need to do with the best intention, with our best skills, with our best heart, and we enjoy every step of our goals and what we do, that already is a small success after small success. And we get into the habit of being successful and feeling successful. So the big success becomes the result of the sum total of the number of successes. And whatever that might be, success is meaningless without being happy. Like a friend of mine said, everybody wants to know if I'm successful, but nobody is asking me if I'm happy. So try to be happy, just as the monks said, and try to have no regrets. So don't get too attached to things in life, because life is impermanent. Everything is impermanent. Yesterday is already dead. Today will be dead soon. Your self is changing every day. So try to find happiness in every moment. Try to find joy and do everything with joy, because after all, you do not live tomorrow, you live today, you live now. So try to make every now your best now.
This one. My girlfriend is sitting behind me. Bye, Jira, bye, Jira.
Bye bye. Appreciating the beauty of nature has always been a contemplative practice in many traditions, many religions in the world, many spiritual traditions. Contemplation of beauty opens you up, opens your mind up, and watching space and everything that unfolds in it is a transcendental experience that allows for the stress to melt away, for the fears and perceptions to dissolve, for the happiness to appear naturally, and the confidence and all other positive qualities also arise from letting go of everything that has been obscuring and cluttering the mind. Let's watch the beauty, let's hear the sounds of birds, and stay in that beautiful space of our mind. Our journey is continuing to Dharamsala, where the Dalai Lama's temple and his home is. I will give you a quick tour. You will see the seat where His Holiness gives teachings from, and the beautiful flower decorations that were made for his birthday. The beautiful statues of the Buddhas, Shakyamuni Buddha, Tara and her 21 manifestations that look after those who pray to them and ask them for support. Tara is the female Buddha who is invoked in times when protection is needed and quick help is needed. Guru Rinpoche, he is Guru Padmasambhava, the Indian master that brought Indian Buddhism to Tibet, where it became Tibetan Buddhism, however, remaining fully Indian at its core. Avalokiteshvara, with many arms, is the Buddha of compassion, signifying extending help to all beings. One being, one arm, reaching out to everyone in need. All the Buddhas that exist out there, they are manifesting qualities to help those that they want to look after. Everyone can become a Buddha. They just have to decide that they want to be of service to sentient beings. They want to protect them, give them what they want, make them happy, and make them enlightened. How to get the good results? We have to practice. We have to practice spiritual tools, techniques, meditations, mantra recitations, and so on. So, without much further ado, we need to start practicing. Buddhist practitioners get a mala and recite their mantras, circumambulating the holy objects to make sure they accumulate the positive potential. They also create all kinds of offerings, support the monks, support all kinds of good causes, give charity to the poor, and support all various good causes. We rejoice in those causes and we aspire to also be able to do the same, because this is the very source of success, relatively, but also success for enlightenment. And if we want the good things to happen to us, let's just do some good.